For the 100% cheapest coins on the internet with reliable delivery and quick customer support, check out my sponsor MMOEXP by clicking the link at the top of the description and use code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 21 video on the channel, and in today's video, 99 overall team masters are in the game. I'm gonna go over what you guys gotta be doing first with these new cards in Madden. And now these players are absolutely insane. Unfortunately, neither of my children got a card. Eddie and Eugene are still looking for new upgrades. They're still under the bed chilling. Don't worry about them, guys, but these cards are really expensive right now, which has led to a lot of opportunities that I'm going to showcase in today's video. We have 4 tips to overview today. Now, as we get into tip number 1, if you do enjoy the video today, just leave a like. It helps the channel out so much. It literally takes 1 second out of your day, and it's all I ask for making these videos. If I help you out, help me out in return by leaving a like, but let's get into this one. We are in the Team Master sets right here. These are in the Team Affinity section of these sets. I want to quickly go over the requirements for the sets, and then we'll talk about how you guys can get these cards for cheap and some coin making methods in just a second. Now, for all of these sets, the requirements are the exact same. You need a 98 overall team diamond that is associated with the team that you're completing. So a 98 overall, you're gonna need yourself 3 team builder players. So a 95 right here, a 92, and a 91 overall card. And then you're gonna need yourself a team standout, who I believe is gonna be a 92 overall as well. So quite a few players required to go into the sets. These players have been inflated drastically due to the fact that they are required to go into these 99 overall sets. And to start with, let's talk about something you can potentially do right here to actually make some pretty solid coins off of these sets if you have the prior requirements and you're in the right situation. Now, a really good example of this is going to be the Eric Berry and Patrick Mahomes set. This is kind of tip number 1 right here, and the tip is if you have one of the 98 overall team diamonds on your team and you are not planning on upgrading them for the rest of the year, I would recommend you put them in the set and complete this set for the cheapest price possible. Now, the reason why is because when we complete this Mahomes set, we get Mahomes who we can sell, and we get our team diamond player back. So we would get our Eric Berry back, and if we knew we were going to keep Eric Berry on our team the rest of the year, it wouldn't matter if he was a NAT player or an auctionable card. So that would kind of be a wash right there, and all we would have to do is complete the sets for the remaining players. We could probably complete these sets for these remaining cards for around about 500 to 600k, so we're essentially getting Mahomes for 500 to 600k, and then we can just sell off the card and make profit, or use them on our team. Now, this is going to be perfect if you use a theme team. If you use a theme team, this is a tip you almost have to be doing. There's no reason you shouldn't be doing this, because you're likely going to be using the team diamond player as well as the 99 overall card. So you're essentially going to be getting that 99 overall for very, very cheap without sacrificing that 98, because you get him back as a 9, and if you have a theme team, he's going to be playing on your team the whole year. As a 98 overall powered up to a 99, he's likely not going to get upgraded for the whole year. So that is tip number 1. Now, tip number 2, let's get into our sets and let's talk about these sets in here that have so much potential. Now, in my opinion, I am personally a bigger fan of these team builder sets right here. I don't love the team standout sets, as for these 95 overall standouts, you need team of the week players, but for these other team builder sets, you do not need any specific cards. You just need certain overall groups, and you can get some cards that are selling for a crazy price right here. So what I want to do is work my way up from cheapest to most expensive and show you guys how much profit you can make on these. So let's take a look at the 91 overalls. Let's go to a player who is fairly popular. Calvin Ridley, I'm assuming, is a pretty popular card. The 91 overall right now is selling for 195k. You guys will see that these 91s are selling for a crazy price. Jordan Reed at 120. Let's say you guys can theoretically sell the 91 for like 150 or even 100k after tax. Now let's talk about how cheap you can get this set done for. As you will see, you're gonna need some 83s and some 85 overall players. Now, for our 83s, if we don't filter it down at all, you guys will see these cards are selling for around 7k. I would say it is going to be very, very easy to snipe these cards for around 5k. Just filter it down on the auction block. You can find these cards up for 5,000 pretty easily. So for the 83 overall players, let's say you spend about 40,000 coins on those cards. You can spend a little bit more than 5k on the players. And next up, you need some 85 overalls. Again, these 85s you can get fairly inexpensively if you filter down. Let's say you spend a pretty high amount on them. You spend like 10k. You're definitely going to be able to get these for cheaper. Obviously, I'm not filtering down at all when I go on this filter. You get the 85s for around 10k. That's going to be a total of around 80k invested into this. And as you guys will see, some of the cards are selling for around 190k. Some are up for 120. Easy coin method right there. Now, you can do the exact same thing with the 92. The 92s, again, are going to be up for a very, very high price. We'll literally take a look at any of these. We can go down by the 49ers. A lot of people want the 49ers player. Mitch Wishnowsky at about 120k. I'm assuming we can find some of these cards for a little bit more. Let's take a look at Jalen Ramsey. Again, a really really popular player that a lot of people want. It looks like around 120k is going to be the price point for those 92s. And as we take a look at how much we can complete the set for, again, you guys will see it is not going to take that much to complete the set. We need a combination of 85s, 87s, as well as 83s. Let's say you guys can probably do this set for around what, about another 80 to 100k. The prices for the 87s and the 85s aren't going to change a whole ton. You need some 83s as well. You can probably do this set right here for, yeah, I would say about 80 to 90k. You need one less card, so that is going to be very easy. Again, same goes with the 95s. You guys saw those 95s were selling for close to 300k, which is absolutely insane. And this 95 overall set looks daunting, but it really isn't. It's a lot of 82 overall players, 82 overall cards. Let's say we get them for 5k. You do need quite a few 82s, but that is going to make up a large portion of the set. You're probably going to spend about 70k on the 82s, some 86s. Those 86s aren't really selling for a crazy price as well. 86s at about what, 10,000 coins. You guys are probably knocking this set out right here for, I would say, under about 150k, maybe 150 to 200k for the set. And you guys saw those 95 overall players were selling for an insane price, about 300,000 coins for a lot of the cards, which is just wild. So much opportunity right here to get these 95s, get these 92s, and get these 91s. All you have to do is filter down on the auction block. I'll quickly show you guys that, and then we'll get into something interesting at the end of the video as well. So firstly, as you guys can see, 82s and 83s, these cards are up for around 5k. I'm not really filtering it down a whole ton. We'll go down by all offense, and you guys will see these cards are selling for around 5k very easily. You can easily scoop your 83s up at that price. 85 overall players, again, we're going to filter it down by these guys, and you will see 85s again at under 10k. I had talked about buying them at 10k. You can easily get them for less than 10k. 86s, I know that's something we mentioned as well. 86s up for like 7k. So it is going to be very easy to snipe these cards, guys. You can probably get them at cheaper than the prices I mentioned in this video, and that is going to be huge profit on all those sets. Now, another thing that I'm very interested in right here that we're probably going to go a bit more in depth on in my coin making method tomorrow is some of these legend players. As you guys can see, the price of these legends have gone up drastically. Let's simply filter down by 84 to 85. 84s are selling for around 5k. 85s are now selling for a price of around 9 to 10k like we know before. And then as we continue to progress, 86 overall players are going to be selling for even more. They're selling for around 11k. 90 overall cards are also required to go into some of the sets. You guys will see the 90 overalls are up to like 20k. So what we're going to be doing right here is we're actually going to be opening up a little bit of a training pack for some of these legends. Now what we're going to do is we're going to snipe our training at the cheapest price possible. We want to get our 93s at around 40,000 coins to snipe this training. I'm going to probably get, hey, maybe like 2 93s in the video. We'll try and get these cards for around 40,000 coins. If we get them at 40k, that is going to be awesome. Go on to some of the training filters that I've talked about in the past. You guys should know how to snipe training by now. Serious Redux, all offense, all defense, team of the week is going to be a pretty solid filter as well. I'll see you guys once I do have my 93 overall snipes, and then we're going to see if we can make some coins off this reroll. So here we go, guys. 293 overall players. We're going to be able to open this pack up around 13 times. And again, we didn't spend a whole ton on these cards, around 85,000 coins. So it's fairly likely that we're going to make some coins off of this. Obviously, the prices of these lower overalls, these 85s, these 86s, those have gone up so much. And then the prices of the higher overall cards like the 90s, again, those have skyrocketed as well. So we're going to rip this training in today's video. Those are kind of the 3 tips I wanted to talk about. I would say all these are pretty crazy for coin making methods, as we started off super hot with back-to-back 90s. We know 90s are selling for around 20k. We've made back half of our coins already, and we've only opened up 2 of these packs. Now a lower overall pull, all right, an 83, that's not going to help us a ton, but as you guys know, 83s are required to go into the set. What we could do if we wanted to is we could actually put some of these 83s into those sets and then just roll all of our lower overall pulls into those team builders and make coins that way. Definitely something you guys can do as well. A lot of potential with this. Those are kind of the 3 things I wanted to talk about though. Another thing I want to mention while we open these packs up in the background and hopefully make some coins, I think we're definitely going to, is going to be to clear out your binder, guys. Prices are up right now. This is a good time to go through your binder and sell off any extra cards. 93 Cliff Harris, that's what you'll love to see right there. Everything else is going to be profit in the video. We have already made back all those coins. This pack is hot right now for us, and these 87s, guys, these cards are selling for around 10k. That is a lot for these 87s. We're opening this pack up 13 times. If we pulled an 87 every single time, we'd be making back 130k on the 80k that we spent on this. So a wild coin making method right here that you guys have to be taking advantage of. Very easy to do. As you guys can see, we're not getting crazy pulls, but we are making an absolute ton off of this pack because of the fact that the market has moved around. Again, if you have some 98s and you have a theme team, use that other tip I showed you guys. And then this is going to be the final pack right here. Hopefully we get something solid in it. We are already going to be up a whole ton in this video. Be sure to take a look at those team builder sets because those are going to be pretty solid. Let's quickly take a look at the binder, see how much we're going to be making off of this. I would expect the number is going to be pretty large right here. Let's take a look though. So I'm going to say that we are close to about 200k in all this value. Let's say we're probably hovering around maybe like 180. So really easy to make 100,000 coins in just a couple of seconds. Definitely a must right here. You guys are going to want to try this method out. That is going to do it for me though. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's video, and until next time fellas, I'm out. Peace.